It's like the end of Beyonce's Love on Top, where everyone just keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I love. I love that.
And you're like, surely she's not going to go up another
Oh,
octave.
she's
And then
doing
she's like,
yeah.
And action.
let's get critical. Critical.
Hi, I'm Grace.
I am Mamrie, and yeah, today this might get critical.
You guys leave us so many wonderful comments on all of these videos, and some of them are perhaps a little more critical than others.
It's a numbers game. You're gonna get a bunch of comments on the YouTube.
Yep.
Every once in a while, you get a stinker in there.
It's true, but we thought that we would kind of put a little bit of positivity into this situation and take your critical comments and use it as constructive criticism.
But first, let's explore the science behind these jerks.
Fun facts.
Yeah, fun facts.
The psychology of online comments, courtesy of The New Yorker, according to a September Pew poll, I don't know what that is.
I'm critical of that name.
A quarter of internet users have posted comments anonymously, and as the age of a user decreases, his reluctance to link a real name with an online remark increases. I like that we automatically assumed it's a him.
Oh, for sure.
Gendered this
Those pew
troll.
Okay, so they're saying the younger you are, the more likely you are to leave anonymous comments.
Yep.
Which makes sense because, like, back in the day when we were growing up, if you said something about someone, you were held accountable.
Right.
But now people have grown up with the anonymity of the internet.
Right.
Like they've always had that.
And also, as you get older, we can attest, you just stop giving a So you're like, I'm gonna say it to their face.
Yeah, exactly. Like the only anonymity I had when I was younger was *67.
Oh.
So people couldn't trace your prank call.
On something called a home phone.
A landline.
It plugged into the wall.
Look it up.
This is one of the most common critiques of online comments, cites a disconnect between the commenter's identity and what he is saying, a phenomenon that psychologist John Suler memorably termed the online disinhibition effect.
Disinhibition?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
disinhibition.
So that what they're saying isn't actually what they feel, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Most of the time when I see a mean comment, I think they're doing it just to get a rouse out of someone. And the few times that I've had a couple of cocktails and responded to those mean comments, they always like lie and say that someone else wrote it on their account and that they don't mean it. They're like,
Right.
they loved the video.
This happened yesterday. No further information provided. But today, we're not gonna let the trolls get to us. We're gonna take their feedback and use it constructively as constructive criticism. We got props.
We got props, baby.
Leave a comment if you like it. Only good
This
comments.
makes me want to whistle at babes.
You look like Bob the Builder, his wife.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Got
She's
it.
a gorgeous woman. She's been married for 34 years.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into these constructive criticisms. Tisk tisk, some of the most recognizable flags too. Not like you had to do something harder like Guatemala, San Marino, and Tonga.
This is referring to our flagged episodes where we tried to match flags with their, accompanying countries and we got some wrong.
A lot of them, over and over and over again, we got wrong.
But apparently this user is very well versed in flags. Hopefully they didn't flag that video. And thinks that we should know 3 specific ones. Tonga, Guatemala.
Beautiful.
See that bird? See that scroll? We're big fans of this flag.
Love this flag, love Guatemala.
And San Marino,
Look at that, kind of like Guatemala, but minor
Different.
differences. Spot the differences.
so thank you for that constructive criticism. I'm so happy we now know these flags. Side note, what the f- is this?
We have a huge Tonga audience. Why would you do that to them?
Oh man, I'll bite my tonga.
Okay.
It says, I love you both, but I wish Grace could get sentences out. It stresses me out when Mame interrupts her. Guys,
Okay.
I 100% realize this is something I need to work on, not only on camera, but everyday life. The thing is,
She's got the red light, so I get to talk now. I actually don't have any thing to say about this comment, except they called you ma'am.
Thank you.
That was very polite of them. Let's look at the next comment. This one said, don't even have a top lip. I know that's for me. I know it's for me. When I was a spry 18-year-old, I tried my hand at modeling, like we all have dreams of grandeur doing. And I went into a couple agencies, and they told me 2 things. 1, I gotta be careful because one of my eyelids is fatter than the other eyelid.
Oh my God!
So go ahead, leave those comments. And 2, my upper lip is smaller than it should be for the industry. So tell me something I don't know.
Wasn't it like the Trump modeling
It was
industry?
the Trump modeling agency.
Oh.
Now with the world of lipstick and whatnot,
Yeah.
you can always just like help it out. And your lips look luscious AF, Grace.
Thank you. And I'm also really optimistic that this whole big lipped Kylie Jenner phase eventually fades out and thin lips are gonna be in.
Oh my gosh.
Thin mints, thin lips.
Eyebrows go in circles, so maybe lips will. And I'll
Yeah.
be screwed and they'll be like, shut up, you luscious lipped. In all caps, mind you.
Uh-oh, their keyboard broke.
Don't react to you don't know anything about. You're like 40, go bake cookies.
Well,
First of all,
we're not 40.
I'm 34, I wear it proud. 32,
32, I think.
and thank you for suggesting we bake cookies. I think this must be some sort of passive-aggressive way to say I've gotten too thin.
Are you satisfied?
And our last comment, Grace, you want to hit it?
It says, love the show, love you too. Don't love how short these episodes are though. This is actually a really great constructive criticism.
Well, we get this comment quite a bit, and the thing is that we take your criticism. We would love these episodes to be much longer, but there's only so many hours in the day.
Yeah, and also if you want it longer, hey Moody, put something in. There you go. That made this show way longer than it needed to be.
Solid 5 seconds.
Yeah, really proud of us and proud of you guys for offering up such wonderful remarks that have, I think, made our show even better than it already was.
We got big lips, we got me shutting up occasionally, and we got some fresh cookies in 20 minutes.
Mamrie, who do we have a gratitude problem with today?
Well, Grace, today we have real big ol' issues with Sean Comets, who says, I'm usually a political cartoonist, but I needed a break, showing these lovable car crashes some love. And then he made this awesome black and white, and it says, my puns are on fire, y'all. Debatable.
That's so cute.
Well, all be dang good thing these car crashers are wearing a helmet.
Yeah, we're safe now, but only for now.
Thank you so much, Sean. And if you guys would like to be a part of our gratitude problem, if you want to create something in honor of the show, whatever it may be, just be sure to tag @thismightget on social media. And while you're there, give us a follow.
Yeah, and make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel if you're not already. We're here Monday through Friday. Click that bell notification so you find out exactly when we upload every day.
I'm waiting for that cookie bell notification, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I just want cookies. I thought it was a
You
fun
sound
time.
40.